Hello and welcome. Welcome and hello to the Vape Museum. Now, this is a vape review type channel with a difference. It's a contemporary channel, but it's kind of set in the past. That's why everything's in sepia and backwards, because we're looking backwards at vape gear that's come out over the last few years rather than the latest stuff that's been churned out day after day, most of which, to be fair, experience suggests is going to end up in the back of your cupboard, in the back of your drawer, in bits, given away, lost, not cared about, but certain things stand the test of time, and that's the question we'll be asking here. Does the product stand the test of time to be enshrined in the Vape Museum? I'll also be taking some punts on some new products at some point to say, are they an instant classic? And see if I am proved right or wrong. History will tell. And people may disagree with me in the comments if they like. Please feel free to disagree. Today, just because it's what I'm vaping on at the moment, let's look at the Hellhound, which is paired up here with the Hellboy RDA. Both of these are made by Diablo Philippines. I should point out that some clones are used on this channel. We have a clone friendly policy because not everybody could afford to pay over £100 for this, and then probably 50 odd quid for this. So I mean, this setup's would be maybe £150 or something. Is it worth that? If you've got the money, yeah, definitely. If I came into a lot of money, I would definitely buy the authentic. Until then, there's a hell of a lot of authentics that I would like to buy, so this is on the list. Now, why would this make it into the Vape Museum? Well, a couple of things. It's pretty unique in that it may not be the first, but it's certainly one of the first square mods that we saw. So it's essentially a mechanical tube mod because there's no chips, there's no wires. There is a little mechanism here, obviously, because it's got this top fire button, but that is one of the other things that makes it such a good mod, because there's none of this bottom fan in here or squeezing with your finger here. All you have to do is push here to get a vape. I needed that. That was good. Just running the DIY juice in here, but running this fully open, there's still great flavour, and you can restrict it. It can be running single and dual coil. The odd thing is, obviously, if you're running it in single coil, you could use this, which is got 6 holes in it. You can cut that down, obviously, to 4 or 2 or a fraction of 2. On the other side, you've just got these 2 slots that can be cut down as much as you want. You can't close off one of them though, you just have to take the slicer as it comes along the back like that and close off as much as you want of it. Now, one of the things with this clone, which I would say, and this is the Shenray clone, I believe, one of the problems with it is that this lovely chuff top here is too loose, so it's not actually turning my airflow very much. You can see that's shifted a little bit, and a little bit of the metal's shown there, and we've got a little bit blocking off here, but not a huge amount. It actually leaves you either grappling with this bit here, or you may just want to take that bit out from pushing it from the inside. align it the way you want it, push it back in. Or I could be stop being lazy and fix it. The O-ring popped off there. I'll just to show that this is live. There you go. No jump cuts, no edits. A bigger O-ring on there would probably hold this on to the point it turns the airflow. Or taking a good few runs of plumber's tape is always another great way to do it. Or putting dental floss under your O-ring. You know, there's a number of different ways to tighten that up, which I just haven't ever bothered doing because I actually like taking this bit off here. It's already a great big chuff you can see down, but by the time you do that, it's perfect just for dripping straight into. You know, I quite like just squatting just down the top, and your coil position obviously has to be so that it will then spread onto your cotton and your coils. But here you can actually really get the dropper in and just juice it right around, and just pop that on, and it's super simple. So I prefer doing it that way. So I've never bothered fixing it. But those are the ways that you could fix it if you wanted. You'll see that the gold insignias on here match up quite well with the gold flashing, which is on here. This writing, obviously, it should be backwards because it's Hellhound, so, you know, all the satanic shit, it's all backwards in it. The wee eyes, the wee skull there, vent holes, as well as vent holes on the bottom. Just get the angle right there so it doesn't reflect. You can see there's 4 vent holes. There's also a screw. So this plate actually just unscrews for to take away the battery rattle, or rather screws to take the battery rattle. But once you unscrew it, it just slides off. This plate at the top will also slide off, and you can get in the back here to take this entire mechanism out, the switch mechanism, if you need to give that a clean. Now that's not something you're going to be doing every day, bit footery, but if you want to see exactly how it's done in great detail, watch Confected Vape's video. Matty shows you in great detail how to take it apart and put it back together again, and how not to put it back together wrongly so that it auto fires and so on. So definitely recommend Confected Vape's video of this. But my contention is that this should make it into the Vape Museum because it's a great example. It's a particularly, in my opinion, really gorgeous looking example of how a tube mod can be changed beyond what normal form factor they take. You know, you could say this is actually a box mod because it's a box shape, but it certainly operates on the principles of a tube mod, except of course this top button, which I just love. So much easier to fire. So I need another wee vape on this. Even fully open, with all those clouds, there's no shortage of flavour on this whatsoever, which is what I like. It's both. If it came down to a choice, I'd prefer to get just the flavour, but things that give you flavour and clouds seems to be something that El Diablo Philippines, who make both of these, seem to have a great talent for both of the Baal or Bale, however you pronounce it, atomizers. In fact, I think there's a third one now that got velocity posts in it, because you have to do that, don't you? Bring out a fucking velocity post version. Not that there's anything wrong with them. But, you know, the two that I've got, the Bio 1 and 2, you get great clouds and flavour off them, and there's really no explanation as to why they're so good. I mean, they're just so simple. 3 posts. In this case, it's a split centre post, so it is easier to build on than just a simple 3-poster. I've got in here 2 coils of, I think there's about 10 wraps of 22 gauge nichrome, and that ohms out bang on 0.2, which is exactly what I was aiming for, so I done well there. And also, you would think that having the 2 different styles of airflow on either side would make the airflow turbulent or weird, whistly, something or that, but it doesn't. It's almost like you're getting a slightly different effect from the air on either side, but it still meets in the middle and comes out as a lovely vape. You can also replace this with a lovely metal 510 holder, which has got a great wee grip for turning the airflow on it, which this kind of lacks at the moment because I've never bothered to fix it. It comes with a gorgeous kind of squared off but round, if that makes any sense, metal drip tip, but it's got a very narrow bore, so it's definitely for the people that are going to be closing down, and leaving maybe 2 holes there, a fraction of the other side. So not just not wide enough for me. This square chuff top certainly is quite unique. I don't know why they've even rounded off the bottom of it, to be honest. But that's all these square atomizers are. I mean, they're still just round. They've just got extra metal to make corners. And I guess that's the same with this here, which is why it's a hefty weighing thing, because it's milled out of one big dot of stainless steel. And as I say, it's relatively unique. There are other square mods, there are other square atties, but this is the nicest one that I've seen, which is why it's the one that I own. And I'm going to say this definitely, due to its uniqueness and just all round good looks, performance, is a definite for the Vape Museum. It should be enshrined in the Vape Museum. Let me know if you agree, if you want, in the comments, or slag off my hair being a mess, or the fact that I've not quite tied my beard up, or the fact that I'm blatantly recording this in my bed, because this is really not a professional channel. It's just a lark, but might also give people I think an alternative to channels that are just looking at all the new stuff. Let's look at the stuff that has stood the test of time. It came out a while ago and it's still getting use. It's still one to be remembered rather than forgotten, along with thousands of others. So for that reason, I would suggest that this would make a great addition to your Vape Museum. And on that note, I shall bid you farewell and have a well-earned vape.